Okay, in this tutorial, I will introduce a cool method called filled between. So let's say I want to color the region between x equals 2 and x equals 6 with some color. Uh, this method is useful when you want to highlight some part of the plot uh, uh, to stress the meaning of that section. Okay, so that method is fill between, and so the limits of the x-axis is 0 to 2 to 6, and y1, the limits on the y-axis is, let's set it to -1, and the upper limit to +1, and let's specify a color red, and let's also, okay, let's try it out. Okay, so you can see that this section is colored red, this section that we wanted to have that color. So if you think that this color is too bright, you can change that brightness using the alpha attribute. Let's say, so this alpha attribute, I think it goes from 0 to 1. So 0, with 0 you don't get anything, and with 1 you get the full brightness, and you can add values in between 0 and 1 to make it a little less bright. Okay, yeah, so this is a basic example. I will do another. So you can, for example, you have the option to have any function for this y1 and y2, so you will achieve crazy colored regions using this method. Let's say, okay, I'll demonstrate it with another example. So let's say, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to color, okay, I'll comment this for a second. I'm going to color the region bounded by y equals 0 and the sign function with red. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll comment this, and I will define my new x values, some x values. So it's going to be the same as my original x values here. So from 0 to 10 with increments of 0.1, and my x range is x1, and one of my limits on the y-axis is going to be 0, and the other limit is going to be sine of x1. For this case, you can simply use this x. You can simply use x, because x1 and x happens to be the same in this case. Okay, right, now if we execute this command, you will see that the region between y equals 0 and the sign of x is colored with this red color. Okay, so as I said, you can, so this, for this example, and for many examples, I guess this range, this order, which value you use for y1 and y2 doesn't, it's not going to matter, right? And you can use any function, any two functions for these two attributes for y1 and y2 to achieve different regions colored with the color of your choice. Okay.